Hey everybody, welcome to Hen's Corner. I'm Hannah. Today we're doing a little bit of a update on the last video. Last video was hard to put out. This one not as it's a little easier, but can still it still is a little difficult, but we'll get over that. So what I wanted to update you on is I was did go to a new doctor the last time. That doctor really didn't work out. That was imagine somebody just standing at a computer and not being that personable. He did give me allergy medicine. Wanted to do things one at a time. That wasn't gonna cut it. I like to do everything all at once when, especially with medical stuff. For that, then it was like, okay, I needed a chiropractor to go get my back worked on. I messaged him a few days later. I was like, I need to get all this stuff done, or I'm gonna have to find a new doctor. It's not gonna work out with this. And he referred me to doctors, but since my insurance didn't cover it, I had an opportunity to go to a new doctor, which was a week, 2 weeks later. So I literally had a primary care 2 weeks after that. And it happens. It's basically the part of dealing with grown-up life. Fun. But anyways, it was more of this doctor was amazing. This new one had a personality. So that was the biggest thing. So I already had the allergy medicine, so she got the blood work done. I'm going back on Monday. It is the 10th right now, Friday. Also prescribed me to chiropractor. Was supposed to have it the next day, but that was a little interesting. The receptionist wrote down the wrong time on the card, and when I went there, I was an hour late because the receptionist wrote down 3:20 instead of 2:20. Happens, but I had it today. It was just a consultation, pushed on my back, different things to figure out where it hurt, basically. And it hurt a lot. Like, I was in pain, and I'm pretty tolerable to pain, so that was definitely a fun ordeal. But they got me scheduled for an ear, nose, and throat to where I go and get my hearing checked. Because that was one thing I had concern. This one said, okay, there wasn't anything with like earwax or anything like that, so it wasn't that. Just to get that checked out, maybe it's just I'm 32. It could be just time over time because I'm used to being able to hear the really high pitches that normally now it's kind of doled out. So it's like, okay, I notice a difference and it feels like it's blocked, but could be anything. So that's in June, being at May now. So, the next appointment for the doctors, is Monday. Chiropractor had said, yeah, you got an alignment and stuff we got to do. It may take a few months to get that done. So once a week for a few months or so, and see to get you back to where you can move properly again and get the posture, breathing. Had a few exercises, do some rowing, like, ow. That hurts. But do that. Stretch the back out, that sort of thing. Oh, that really does hurt. But basically getting different things going, like getting movement back so I can do different things. On the doctor side, I'll get my results to find out about the gout. Well, we couldn't really do much in one visit. It's always going to take multiple visits. But one thing I can tell you is find a doctor that you feel comfortable with. Because if you're not comfortable with that doctor, you're not going to tell them the problems. You're not going to want to do what they're saying. You're going to ignore them. You're going to basically be there and say, no, not going to happen. And that's basically kind of how I was with the last doctor before that. And this one I feel more comfortable with talking to and can actually have a conversation with them and doesn't think that they're essentially smarter than you, which very uncommon for people to be that with me. So it's like, okay, you think you are, but I can tell you you're not. I can explain most of the terms that they're actually trying to explain to me and read them right back book for word for word usually. But for now, it's just have to get all the checkups. It's gonna be a long process. So, and I hope you're all here for the ride. It helps a little bit having you guys here. So, I hope you actually enjoy it. Kind of lost for a little bit of words because I'm trying to think. It's kind of just a little update. Everything else is going okay. We're still streaming. We do it on Twitch, twitch.tv/Hannah's Corner. That'll be in the description below. And I'll keep updating you. Videos will come out is a little more frequent on this subject than they do on the other ones. Next part would be the wait. That's going to be a long process, so you got some time to enjoy. Hey, and any questions, mention them in the comments. Whatever you want to talk about. If you just want to ask questions, if you just want to talk, I'm reading all the comments. I'll respond. I'm not afraid. So to let people know, and to help. Hey, if I can help you, it's always a good thing. And with that, it does gives you a great deal of stress to be dealing with all the stuff that I deal with, like not being able to work, not being able to do any of that, and you do get depressed. It's not everybody does. It's not something fun to deal with, I can tell you that. But with that said, it's not anybody that needs. It's harder to talk about it than it is to go to somebody. And I know I hardly try to go to people. I hate being the person that has to go to somebody, talk to them, but sometimes you need it. It's always a strong feeling. It's like you do need people. We are a society of people that humans are social animals. You gotta talk to other people, even just to clear your head, rant, whatever. Hey, I'm here if you want to comment about it, if you want to message me. I got Twitter, I got all the DMs are open. I'm not Facebook, I'm willing to talk. I'm not a therapist, not anything like that, but it's just talking to somebody sometimes. Maybe a complete stranger. Sometimes some people open better up to those type of people. For me, I'm open to most people. Not about this stuff, but about other things. So, yeah, if you need to talk, just grab a friend, tell your parents, tell anybody you know, just talk to them. Because you've got a lot. You may not feel that you have don't have a lot, but you do. There's always a lot worse out there that can happen. And you may feel like you're in the worst spot, but you're not always. And you could be. I'm not saying you're not, but there's always something worse. And if you're waking up and you're breathing every day, you've got it. You've got it. You're doing good. You've already started the day off well. But anyways, enough of that. If you have anything you want to talk about, leave it in the comments. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you like the content from us, hit the subscribe button, if I can speak to that. And then hit the bell notification. You gotta, if you want to keep following this and the other stuff, the other videos we have. And there's more videos on the channel that little more upbeat than this one, a little more technical, some teaching, some this and that. And we'll try to eventually get some more happier ones on the channel. But what I'm going to say is be good to yourself and each other. Have a good day.